So I wasn't always a Christian, and I went through a period in my life when acting was my God, and I really worshipped it. I really wanted to be successful. I would compare myself to my other friends. I would look at my past films and be hard on myself, and it was just really, really dark. On top of that, not being happy about myself and who I was, and I knew something was wrong. So it was 2015, and I had just went to Toronto Film Festival with a film, and I had another film lined up. And I remember I was going to Canada, and I remember I just heard this voice. It was just like, this is the last, you're gonna take a break, a big break after this. And I was like, no, I'm not. I got films, I got jobs, I'm lined up, I'm good. But that voice was really true. And I came home and I kind of just realized that something was missing, and I didn't know what it was, but I had to find out. And I remember at the time, some of my friends were Christians, and I always would hang out with them and I'd see their light. And it's not no airy-fairy thing like, Jesus! No, it was literally like peace and joy and serenity. And I noticed that they had something that I didn't have, but I was too scared to approach it, because I believed that Jesus was this, no offense, this is what I thought in my mind. Jesus was a white guy with blonde hair, blue eyes, how can he relate to me? And it was so warped in my mind, like it was not correct, my approach to Jesus. And I remember I just started to seek. And he would just literally line me up with friends. Like my friends would meet me who were Christians and be like, do you want to go Bible study? And they would never ask me this, and I'd be like, yes. And I'd be like, why did I say that? I don't even know like what the Bible is. I don't even know what chapter to turn to. I don't even know like how do you do that? And then I just realized that something was missing, and I started to seek, and Jesus was my last hope. And I remember my friend called me. He plays the new version of Kunta Kinte in Roots, Malachi Kirby. And one day I was in a dark room, literally, I had this pattern, because my depression was so deep, I had this pattern of putting myself in a dark room. And he called me, and he was on his way to South Africa, and he said, something's not